This week on the final reel, I want to talk about the celebrities, at least a couple of them, that had passed away in the last couple of weeks. Now, with all this happening, it seems that celebrity idol worship has gone through a whole new high, especially with the death of the great Michael Jackson. Now, Jackson himself is someone I've been a fan of in terms of his music-wise, and believe that the allegations made against him in both 1993 and 2003 were a little bit flimsy. However, with everybody mourning him around the world, I believe that it is more so up to the family, up to the friends of Michael Jackson. The people who knew him are doing enough mourning for probably everybody. As we saw from the touching words from Paris Jackson, his daughter, he is greatly missed by those he was very close to. However, I think of it this way, and it's something that my cousin pointed out, is the fact that Michael Jackson, the reason why we loved him, will always live on. His music will always be out there. He was a brilliant entertainer, great songwriter, and could just grab you with a song. He couldn't have done anything more with his career. He'd already done it all. And yes, in terms of celebrity deaths, we sometimes wonder what could have been with the likes of maybe Heath Ledger or River Phoenix. But yet, with Michael Jackson, yes, he died young, and it's tragic. But yet, the reason we loved him will always live. And what more could it really have been in terms of why we appreciated him as fans? Also, as a film critic, I'm going to pay my respects, however, to Karl Malden. Malden was never a leading man. Malden was more so known for his supporting work. He was always there to help either steal a scene or should I say help support the lead actors in a film. He was especially was in two Marlon Brando films, On the Waterfront, and his Oscar-winning role in Streetcar Named Desire. But he was also nominated for On the Waterfront. Malden had a way of really bringing out the best in the lead actors in a film. He also did it in 1970's Patton, playing General Omar Bradley alongside George C. Scott's character of General George Patton. Now, Malden was someone who lived a long, full life, and his legacy is another one that has been etched forever and could never be anything more. He was also a popular TV actor after his days of supporting work in The Streets of San Francisco, a series that started in 1972 and went to 1977. And it was about a pair of police detectives alongside Michael Douglas investigating crimes in San Francisco. Simplistic, yes. Entertaining, very. I suggest you try to find it on DVD. A couple seasons, I believe, are available. But Malden had a way of bringing out the best in any movie he was in. Malden said he even doesn't regret any movie he did because it was always an experience one way or another. Malden was 97 when he died and lived a long, full, and very entertaining life. So I pay my respects as a fan to Karl Malden. Well, that's it for this week's edition of Bill Chase in the Movies, but I will be back, don't you fret, next week with more reviews, including the highly anticipated next film in the Harry Potter franchise, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Also, our review next week is Cherry, a movie starring Michelle Pfeiffer, Blood, the Last Vampire, an interesting horror flick based on the graphic novel. Nia Vardalos takes another stab at it with I Hate Valentine's Day, and the new war film, The Hurt Locker. That's next week. And until next week, I'm Bill Chase, and I will be at the movies. Goodbye, everybody.